Welcome to A Husband's Heart.
I can't wait till I get you on for good looking. Hey, you and I so hot, just like an oven. And I just had to touch it. It's so fine.
Welcome to A Husband's Heart. I'm Terry Stinson, better known as T. Stin, your host, and I'm here with my fabulous co-host, my lovely wife, Ayana. How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
You got something on your mind.
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I often watch movies and I often watch feel-good television. And in those shows, I often see people who are able to apologize in a really honest, reflective, self-analyzing, deeply thoughtful, and transparent way. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed. I was so embarrassed. I didn't feel like I had anything positive to add to the conversation, and that's why I made you the butt of my joke. I know that that is rooted in my deep insecurity, and I hate that when you call me on that, I either recoil into myself and stop talking, or I lash out at you. Just hate that, and I truly apologize, and I hope you can forgive me. I never hear apologies like that from you, and I never give apologies like that, but I
Right.
see them on television, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, what an exceptionally self-aware, advanced, amazing human being who's done the work."
Right.
And I'm so excited about people who can do that, and I wanna be a people who can do that, and I most definitely want you to be a people who can do that, and I wonder why we can't do that. I mean, the apologies that I normally hear in marriage are, "I'm sorry." What are we talking about still? I said, "I'm sorry." I already said, "I'm sorry."
Right.
Or I hear, like, just offhanded apologies, or I hear apologies that might sound sincere, but they're not followed by changed behavior.
Right.
So I just wonder, this is what I wonder, Terry. Again, we've been married 26 years. We've known each other almost 30. You're the person that I know more than anybody else. I know what buttons to push, what buttons not to push. And I want to ensure that the relationship that I'm most secure with, the relationship that I understand the best, is the relationship I have with myself. So why is it that we could have spent this much time together and we still don't know how to honestly and deeply and transformatively apologize?
Well, you said a lot. I can tell you this. Let me start. I'll probably fall in most of those categories on the apology tour in some way, fashion. Well, one key thing, you mentioned television. Not to say it can't be real, but that is television and it's an art. But art can be duplicated, or art is a reflection of reality too.
Or art can be inspirational.
That's right. And it should be. And I'm pretty sure some people who are doing the behavior that you saw on television. Maybe
But
not.
why am I not doing it? Why are you not doing it? Why are we not becoming better apologizers towards each other?
Maybe we should be on television. But then again, no, we're on this podcast, and this podcast tend to make me self-reflect. So I don't know why we can't do it when we are just going about our daily routine. You have to have a concerted effort, a genuine will to want to be better and be conscious, be intentional. Be intentional. Like, you just have to go, okay, I see we going left, like I can feel the energy. And you have to say, hey, I'm not going to demonstrate unhealthy behavior. Self-talk to yourself, right?
Mhm.
But that just comes with practice, but practice with help from your mate. Like if my voice get too high, and you've done this before, you say, hey, I'm not going to talk to you with that level of aggression or tone or something like that.
Right.
And I have to go, wow. And then I'm like, yeah, you are getting that way.
But I don't know that you're saying that to yourself, because you say, "I'm not yelling." And I say, just because you yell, "I'm not yelling," does not make you
doesn't
not
mean-
yelling.
Yes. Now you've done that before, but I think over the last few years, and I'm more intentional with, try to be, and then I guess we all have our triggers though. Like some things you're like, I just can't believe they said that or think that way, right? And it just,
But I don't honestly, I don't think that. I believe all anything that comes out of
hmm
your mouth, I completely believe that you say and you think that because it's not the first time I'm hearing it. And it's not the first that level of belief is something I'm familiar with. So it's not new to me. It's true to me.
no, I'm not. I'm saying what, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you, you're saying the things that you believe. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that, but some things I'm saying that comes to your thought or your mind, you don't have to immediately say it. You have to think about. You can have a certain, like, so when I give you an example, like, I just can't believe she said that or think that way. So, I mean, those are your thoughts and true, they came out and I'm like, I can't believe it.
But I'm saying I never think I can't believe Terry said that or I can't believe Terry
Oh, I
thinks
see what
that.
you're saying.
I am I'm like,
It's
yeah,
not that I can't
that
believe you.
tracks.
I guess I'm just using that as a term. Not that
Mhm.
I can't believe you said it.
Right.
I'm disappointed. Like, I cannot believe she thinks like that. I can't believe she didn't think about those words before she said it. So not
Right.
that, you know what I mean? It's not that I can't believe you said it. I guess I'm more like, I'm disappointed that she would say that.
Right. Now, are you disappointed that I would say the thing, or are you disappointed that I had thought the thing? Because I don't really say
Mhm.
menacing things to you any longer.
No, not the minute. I guess it's the thought process. Like, I'm
Right.
like, did she really think this through to
Mhm.
actually open her mouth and say those words or those statements? I think that's a
So,
fair
so like,
assessment.
so like, there's a series that I'm watching now, and it's just such a feel good series. When, like, let's say the husband presents an opportunity to the wife, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what an amazing husband. He's so kind and so
Mhm.
considerate. And he remembered that 10 years ago, she said she wanted to do this thing, and here he is presenting it to her, and it's just so lovely. And then she doesn't receive the gift well, and she's like, I don't want this gift now. I've just had this, just recovered from this surgery. I don't feel good about myself. I think you're being inconsiderate to offer this gift to me at this time. I don't want it. And I could see how he would see, like, wow, well, doggone it. Like, this is like a big deal I did, and it was a great gift. And you just licked a gift horse in the mouth. Like, how dare you?
Mhm.
And I could see how she would feel like, wow, like she just came from this terrible surgery and she's recovering and she doesn't really feel whole yet. And her perspective is valid as well. But in the end, both after they do the thing, say the thing, and they separate, they come back. And he's really empathized with her. He's really put himself in her shoes and he forgets about all the work that was required for him to do the thing for her.
Mm.
He apologizes and he's like, I really didn't consider that. I didn't think about that nuanced way you would have been thinking,
Yeah.
you know? And she also recognizes how much of a gift he's provided for her.
Right.
And they come together, and then 26 minutes later, they're just the best couple in the world. And then they just have hot cocoa and they hold hands, and everything's amazing. And that's just not how it works with you and I.
So let me ask you this. I mean, and a lot of women or people, they look at television shows, movies, and they make comparisons to their relationship. Would it be more fruitful or even more insightful to look at that and say, wow, I would like that, but what can I do to, even if, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Be the
what,
change you want to see.
oh, you're right, in a sense, but just a little subtleness, not like, because we're not going to do exactly what we see on the movies or television, but what we
Mhm.
can do, what I do love in that example you gave was putting yourself in the other person's shoes,
Yeah.
empathy. Like, that's the key. Even with misunderstanding, like I gave that example, like immediately I hear something that I think either is off the rail or I don't agree with, or even I may think ludicrous
Mhm.
coming from you. And my immediate reaction is, how could she even think like that? Like
Mhm.
she fit, like, versus going, hey,
Why does she think
Why
like
does she
that?
think that?
Mhm.
Relax. Stop judging what actually did happen, which is the
The
truth.
judging, I think
Right.
that's the key right
Right. The
there.
judgment processing internally
Mhm,
and making a judgment call on what you heard. Not that
mhm,
what you heard wasn't true
mhm.
or that data or that information is how did you handle, how did you react?
And then in the judgment, like, what did you attach to the other person? You're selfish. You're inconsiderate.
Yeah. Yeah. We put
You know what?
labels.
I should never have done this for you because you've
Yeah.
never, always done this, never
Yeah.
appreciated that ever in the history of the universe. Like,
Yeah.
we don't make it about that one moment and we put a label on it.
Yeah.
That's negative.
That's something I mean you and I can practice is if I hear something that triggers me, don't let it trigger me. Just hear what she's saying. And then there's always a way of saying, hey babe, but you know what? Even if it upset me, I could say, babe, what you said kind of gave me a negative feeling. And then you will receive that because you didn't try to, I'm pretty sure you didn't initially try to put it out to hurt me or make me feel sad. And then we could probably get to resolution or what
Mhm.
each person is trying to accomplish. Wow, babe, we just Dr. Phil each other.
So,
I'm not
okay,
going
so
to say
listen,
that.
I did hear something and it said that most discord in a
Mhm.
relationship is a function of the relationship you have with yourself. So when you're having like discord or when you're feeling uneasy, like you got to ask yourself, like, why is this pissing me off? Or why is
Right.
this making me angry at them? Is it like what's happening inside me? What from my background am I bringing to this interaction? Because it might be, and most often is, it's you. Like if I'm having the feeling it's me,
Right, right.
so I have to, it's you pulling that feeling out of me. It's you as my spouse holding up a mirror to me and allowing me an opportunity to investigate this toxic feeling and unroot it,
Yeah.
right?
No, I mean, everything you say is definitely has some validity and truth. It's just how we handle things. Man, you just got me self-reflecting, like, because most folks don't think they're a bad person or a mean person, right? And I'm thinking about how people didn't affect me to make me react negatively. However, the most important person in my life can, well, I shouldn't say you can make me, it's actually me having control over myself and my behavior. But I guess in a regular world, you're not near that person, under that person, working with that person so much as with the person you're with so much, and you feel like it's an immovable object or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. It's just
Well,
a lot of,
I think that what that's rooted in, you could be nice to the person at the grocery store. You could be nice to the fellow parent at your child's school. You could be nice to the attendant at the gas station because that's all performative.
yeah. And it's temporary too.
That's not who you really are. That's who you want to be perceived as being. But
Yeah.
when you come home and you just take off all the pleasantries
Right.
in your rawest, most authentic
Right.
self,
Right.
that's really who your character is.
Well, you know what? Yes and no, because I don't think it's always just for performing it like you're putting on a mask. It can be for some folks and sometimes, but I'm talking about when you are yourself in most environments. But most environments, you have, at least you have not only control, you have buffers versus when you're at home, you have to directly deal with this person.
Well, when you're in public, whether you're at your workspace or you're in a consumer environment, you have to exercise decorum.
Yeah, you do.
When you're at home behind your door and you're in your castle and you feel like you're in your kingdom, you can shout, you can cuss,
Yeah, yeah, that's
you can
true.
behave poorly,
You're right. You
and
don't
you
have the same restraints or
right.
constraints, I should say.
You put down the performance, you just are yourself. And
Yeah,
then that's character revealing.
yeah,
So how you are with other the most character revealing, if you want to know who you are who you are around your spouse
yeah, your spouse, your kids. Yeah,
when nobody else is
yeah, that's
around.
so true, babe. Because if you're at work in your workspace or workplace, you can control yourself more often than not because that's your paycheck. You go, hey, you know how to prioritize, right? You go, it's not worth losing my job over.
Right. So Gosh, so when you're at home, you can control yourself as well because it's
Exactly.
not worth using your
Losing.
spouse.
That's right. Losing the most important person in your life.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just how you fix and shape things in your mind, right?
Yeah.
We helped each other, babe.
So we're gonna be better apologizers.
Yes,
We're
we.
gonna be more intentional
Yeah.
apologizers. We're gonna be more
Yeah.
empathetic apologizers
Yeah.
rather than trying to make you see what I saw
Mm-hmm.
and pull an apology out of you.
Right.
Maybe we can be quick to see what we did, how we erred, even if our error is a smaller error and their error is more egregious. And we just apologize for our error and just maybe hope for the best of an apology from the other person, or maybe not have any expectations of an apology from the other person.
Well, I think once the ball get rolling, I mean, you and I, because we care, we love, we're decent human beings. If one person is stepping up their morality game and nice game, if you did that, I'm not going to let you outserve me.
You've let
What?
me outserve you,
Come
and
on.
you've let me outnice you.
I can't let you do it, babe.
Okay, well, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, right?
Yeah, outnice me, outserve me. I want to be the beneficiary of that.
You got to be reciprocal there. But no, that's good. I'm glad you brought that up. That was good.
Okay, well, hopefully we've grown from this conversation
I have.
and we'll become better to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be intentional. I'm more conscious of it, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, yes, yes. So listen, hopefully you guys see how we kind of went back and forth. But listen, this is real life. This is relationships at its rawest. And we're just sharing our life with you guys. So again, thank you for tuning in. This is your boy T. Stin with a husband's heart.
Talk to him.
I'll listen.